So in this video, I'm going to go over some details about the PDF that I wrote, the guide. It's called the Do-It-Yourself 90-Day Debt Detox, and I have it on a website that I created, which is detox47.com. And you can see here, get the 3-step do-it-yourself 90-day debt detox guide and take your credit score to 700 plus for only $7, right? If you're struggling to improve your credit score. And this is for you if you want to get approved for a low interest business line of credits and personal credit cards, save thousands to tens of thousands of dollars a year, reduce stress in your relationship because a lot of stress comes from money and lack thereof. Lower your insurance payments. Who knew that the better credit you have, the better insurance rates you could get. Move into a better apartment. When they do your credit checks, if they see that you don't have good credits, you might get denied. So you can get the best interest rates when you have better credit. You can buy or refinance your home with better credit rating. You can lower your car payments, purchase a new vehicle, qualify for a better job. So some of these things don't apply in every country. I am in Canada. I am specifically talking to my American cousins. And yes, I do have American cousins. Basically, this is what it's going to help you do. And here's what you get for $7. So in here, I've outlined the exact 3 steps you take to eliminate all the negative remarks quickly and legally. Some secret strategies that increase your credit score faster than you thought possible. Little known tools and hacks to boost your credit virtually overnight. How to get access to and qualify for high limit credit lines. Now that part comes after, so you have to actually go through, follow the steps outlined. If you don't get the results that I promise within 90 days, I have a money back guarantee, right? So if you're not within 10 points of at least a 700 credit score in 90 days, after following all the steps in this guide, all you have to do is just get in touch with me, send me an email, reach out to me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever. I'm very accessible. And I don't have a team, so it's just me replying to things. But I'll give you a swift refund. Why? Because I'm only charging $7 for this, right? You can do your own search and see that, like, if you go to a credit repair company or even to lawyers charge like at a minimum $1,500. The ones that I've seen in my research are like $2,000 and above, right? There's companies that will charge for pay for delete. So when they get certain items deleted off of your credit report, they'll send you a bill for all of the items that they get deleted, right? But you can avoid a lot of those costs if you just do it yourself. The only real costs are you need a credit monitoring service, which I have recommended in the guide, and it's only $30 a month. So you spread that over 3 months, right? You're looking at $90, $7 for my guide. And if you want to pay for the service that I recommend in the guide to mail out your dispute letters on your behalf, there's a fee that they charge for mailing out the letters. So, and it's really quite affordable. It's like less than $1 per letter. So if you want to pay for that, great. But guess what? You can actually do 3 rounds of disputes and dispute letters for less than $100, right? So I don't know about you, but when I had major debt issues, and I'm still climbing out of my own debt right now, if you're right now going through a phase where your income is not significantly high, right? So your main challenges is like you're underemployed or low employment, where you're not getting paid a whole lot, minimum wage or just slightly above, right? $100 or more than $100 could seem like a lot, right? But keep in mind, this is spread over a 3-month period, 90 days. If you go to a credit repair agency, or like I mentioned, if you went to a lawyer and stuff like that, most of them will charge you at a minimum $500. And that's monthly or for the entire 90-day period. So just by getting this guide, you're saving yourself literally hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, right? And this shows you the exact electronic platforms to use. So it just basically cuts out all the fluff. You don't have to go on YouTube and watch a whole bunch of videos and, search for the answers. I've already done that. And I've also invested in some programs and groups that I joined. Why? Because I wanted the knowledge and not because I can utilize it. I'm not even in the US. I'm not in the United States. I'm in Canada. But I thought I could use it, and it turned out that I can't use it. This information doesn't apply to me, to Canadians, or any other country, really. The US, you guys are in a very unique position. You can actually increase your credit scores and fix your credit reports very easily. There's platforms and resources available to you now. I'm so jealous. So a quick edit to that last statement. If I register a business in the US, an LLC, then I actually can utilize business credit. And anyways, this outlines it. And here's some actual proof. So these are actual people that have, improved their credit score using these steps. Not outlined in my book, but in the communities that they paid for. So yeah, again, save yourself literally hundreds to thousands of dollars. Don't join a community and things like that if you don't need to. If you want additional help, great, pay for that. But I'm actually offering this for $7. And if you need additional help, just message me. I'm happy to hop on a Google meeting, Zoom, whatever it is. I am a licensed financial professional here in Canada, and I literally help people for free. I get paid through the product providers and companies that we have licensed partnerships with. And so I am on a mission to educate and spread financial education and literacy in Canada and the US. So one of the major problems is debt. And I will show that in another video. I'll actually go on Google and show you the stats, right? So debt and credit is a game, okay? They didn't tell us this. They didn't teach us any of this stuff. It's a game. But once you learn how to play the game, you won't lose. You'll always come out on top. And one of the best ways to climb from the bottom to the top is to fix your credit report, your credit file, and your credit score. And I've outlined the steps. It's really not that complicated. It seems very complicated, but if you have to go down the rabbit hole like I did, you will spend literally months and months and months of your time trying to find solutions. And if you're in Canada, you'll find out that it's really not that easy to fix your credit score or get things removed off of your credit file as it is in the US. So anyone watching this in the US, you have an advantage over your Canadian neighbors and cousins. I'm so jealous of you because you have tools and software and AI and things to help you make this process so easy. And within 90 days, you can see crazy improvements in your credit score. And once you improve your credit score, a whole bunch of doors will open up to you. You'll be able to get credit cards at better rates. Like, the sky's the limit. What I would recommend, though, is once you're able to fix your credit score and get that at least above a 700, then start getting funding for businesses. You can get personal credit cards with much better rates, but I would recommend, if you're going to do this, try and go the route of starting a business. And I can talk about other, businesses and the things that the US has available to you that I do not have. And another thing that I'm so jealous of here in Canada, it's a little bit harder for us. It's not impossible, but it's way harder for us to kind of like climb out of our situations when we're in debt and things like that, there is so much opportunity in the US. It is crazy. So anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Let me hop back to this here. Let me show you here the table of contents. This is a quick read. There's not a whole lot of content in this PDF. Each page only has enough text on it to give you what you need. So I've really made it concise and straight to the point. And as you can see here, there's really only 3 steps: step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay. So I do give you a little bit of background on the credit problems in the US with some statistics. I'll tell you about the newer process that a lot of people are using to help improve their credit scores and change their situations, because once your credit score is fixed, you get access to better credit cards with more funding, better interest rates. All of that stuff opens up to you. The Metro 2 compliance process and what that means, what it is. The credit bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, they got together, they created this format called the Metro 2 compliance format. And there's this electronic system called eOscar. And if you utilize it, you will be able to get your credit score improved drastically. And if you follow the steps in this ebook that I've written, you won't have to spend minimum $500 to thousands of dollars. Okay. You can do this process by yourself. It's a do-it-yourself process, and you can see the results within 90 days, sometimes a lot less, right? In some cases, you need to do more than 3 rounds of disputing. So you have to, go beyond 90 days. But the point being is you can keep making attacks, as they call it in the industry, sending dispute letters and doing attack rounds until you get the credit score that ultimately opens up the floodgates to opportunities, funding, all of that stuff for you. Okay. So, easy read, 76 pages. You can go through this within a half an hour. I kid you not, or less. It's such an easy read. So anyways, check it out. If you want to, the New Year's around the corner. I'm filming this on December 31st. On December 30th. It's not even the 31st yet. Within the first 90 days of the new year, you can have your credit score fixed. And then that gives you 9 months of just huge opportunities and doors opening for you to change your situation in the next year. All right. So check it out. Don't go down the rabbit hole like I did and spend hours and hours and hours and months and months and months figuring things out and realizing that if you're in Canada, it doesn't work for you that same way. We don't have the same resources and our system's not set up the same way. If you're in the US, you are at a great advantage. So please, at least check it out. See if it's for you. If not, like I said, I do have a money back guarantee. You can get your $7 back. Just send me a message and I will promptly issue you a refund of your $7. All right. Well, thank you for hearing me out. I appreciate you watching this video. Check out the links in the description, and thanks for watching.